What a continuous here. It's reported that Sydney Sweeney, for Euphoria fame, is attached to star in a new Barbarella movie for Sony Pictures. The film is based on the John Claude Forrest's French comic book series that was also turned into a 1968 movie with Jane Fonda. Insiders add that the new movie is still in development with no writer or director attached, but say that Sweeney is expected to be executive producer. Not much is known about the version, but the 1968 pick was directed by Roger Vadim, follows an astronaut from the 41st century who sets out to find and stop an evil scientist, Duran Duran, whose post-ironic post-ironic ray drains to bring evil back to the galaxy. The film wasn't a box office hit, but has become a cult classic. And in 2020, the Forest Estate announced plans for a new film. Sweeney it has, of course, become a fan favorite over at Sony. She is set to appear in Marvel's upcoming Matter Web film with Dakota Johnson for Sony, and she'll also be producing and starring in the new Sony film called The Registration. Now, she is also set to return for the third season of Euphoria. Who knows? That might not premiere until 2024. But as for City Swing, she has quickly became one of the most sought out young stars, following her break roles in White Lotus and Euphoria. Other than Mana Webb, she'll also be seen in a movie called National Anthem with Simon Rex and Halsey. And she's set to appear in a TV adaptation of The Players Table, which also I believe has Halsey in it. So I mean, Sydney Sweeney, obviously, she is terrific in Euphoria. She was great in White Lotus. I've actually became a fan of her when she appeared in the short-lived Netflix series "Everything Sucks," which why they canceled that is still beyond me. But Sydney Sweeney, I think I could totally see her play this part. I mean, is she like Jane Fonda? Obviously, no. But I think she'll probably have some really cool action sequences. Obviously, some really cool uniform stuff. Some of the cool costumes. I mean, of course, the first Barbarella came out, in the '80s, where they were, obviously came out like a decade before, stuff like Star Wars and E.T. and Close Encounter. And the effects was obviously cheesy, but it is more of a guilty pleasure. It's not a good movie, let's be for real, but I think maybe a remake, like a new modern version, could possibly work in today's world. With cool technology. Obviously, we have better technology now than we had back in the '60s. So I don't know. I'm interested to see where they're going to take this new one to. What is Sydney Sweeney going to look like as the lead character? That should be interesting. So hopefully, this will be something decent. Anyway, let me lead you guys. What are your thoughts on Sydney Sweeney starring in a new film adaptation of Barbarella? Have you ever read the comic it's based on? Have you ever seen the original 1968 film with Jane Fonda? Do you think Sydney Sweeney is a good choice for the lead role? And are you even interested in checking out a new Barbarella? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simmer sign out.